Everyone wants to create a course that sells, but the key to doing that is actually going to take some work. The good thing is we have a step-by-step process for you to follow, so as long as you put in the work, it will work. We have 3 steps for you today on how to build a course that sells.
Welcome to the eLearning Simplified YouTube channel that is powered by eLearning partners, and this whole channel is all about simplifying your e-learning so it is easy for the most important people of your e-learning program and online course, your learners.
Exactly, and if you want to take your knowledge today to the next level, we have a free masterclass linked right below this video, all about how to guarantee the success of your e-learning program every time. So if you are really looking to create a course that sells and then take it even further by signing up for our free masterclass, in that masterclass we are going to give you the detailed step-by-step process on how to go from topic or idea, create that course, and then sell the heck out of it. But let's dive into the 3 major points for you to create a course that sells. Here we go. Number 1. Before creating your course, the most important thing that you need to do, and we go over this in detail in the masterclass, we actually do it with you in the masterclass, is identifying who your learners are based on their biggest challenges. So identify your, where am I writing? Your learners. How do we do this? We do it in 2 ways. What's the first way, Hector?
The first way is we need to hypothesize. What does that mean, Johnny, to hypothesize?
So we're basically guessing what the heck our learners really care about and what their biggest challenges are. So you're gonna do some research online. If you don't know your niche very well, or you're really just trying to figure out what your niche is, you wanna do some research and figure out what the biggest challenges in your niche are. But then, what do you need to do to make sure those challenges that you hypothesized are correct?
You have to ask your learners. You have to ask questions. You have to talk to them. If you don't talk to them, how do you know? You need to identify those biggest challenges by talking to them.
Exactly. And then once you do that, you're good to go for step 2. Step 2 is actually very counterintuitive. You still haven't built your course, all right? Step 2 is all about building a successful sales strategy. Tell us all about that, Hector. Successful
sales strategy. There are 3 parts to this. The first part is that you need to create a lead magnet. What a lead magnet is in a nutshell is it is a free piece of content, high value piece of content. It could be a step-by-step guide. It could be a checklist. It could be a masterclass, right?
Which is the highest converting lead magnet when it comes to selling a course that costs more than $250. So if you're selling a course for $250 or more, you need to create a masterclass or webinar, which is really just a 30 to 60 minute free piece of content that then has a 30 to 60 minute pitch at the end. So it's like 30 to 60 minutes of education, 30 to 60 minutes of you telling them how awesome your course is.
And when you produce that lead magnet, what you're gonna do is you're gonna ask them for their email.
Exactly, that is the most important part about it.
Email. You don't just give it to them. In order for them to get it, download it, watch it, whatever the case may be, they need to give them your email, and then after they provide your email, then they can download the they can download the PDF or the step-by-step guide, or open up the masterclass. And why is email so important, John?
Because you need an email list. All the big digital marketing gurus out there, we follow them, you probably follow them, we are them. We're Hector and Johnny. But basically, the most important digital asset of your company is your email list, because you own it. You own the email list. You do not own the list you have on YouTube. You do not own the list that you have on Facebook. You don't own the list you have on TikTok. Those lists could be blown up very easily because if the algorithm changes, you can lose your list. But your email list, you keep. So if a YouTube subscriber is worth half a point, then your email list would be worth 2 points. It is that much more important. It is 4 times as important of a list of a lead source than your social media platform. So that's number 2. What's number 3?
And number 3, which is why you need that email list, is that you need to have an email sequence. Now, let us tell you the truth about online course sales. Are you going to make a bunch of revenue when you launch? Will you make some? Yes, there is that possibility. However, most people that land and start learning about your course don't purchase right away. The way that they ultimately purchase is by you building a relationship with them, communicating to them, and keep providing them stellar content through an email sequence. That's how you keep nurturing them. That's how you keep selling to them in a high value way. We're not talking about sleazy sales here. We're talking about true, authentic value, building a relationship with them to give them that reason to ultimately go back and buy. That email sequence is where the sales happen.
And there's 2 types of email sequences. One is called a sales sequence, and 2 is a nurture sequence. If you want an amazing example of a sales sequence, all you have to do is sign up for a free masterclass. That is our lead magnet. And then if you buy our course, great, but really copy our emails. Go into that sequence. You're gonna go through a 5 to 10, maybe 20 email sequence, depending on when you're signing up. We change it to make it better and better. So check it out and copy it. Use it for your courses. This is gonna help you so much. The third part of the process today is to build a course based on the biggest challenges or the biggest challenge of your learners. There is no need to add all sorts of fluff. Just get to the point and teach them exactly what they need to know to overcome their biggest challenge. By doing this, you will guarantee the success that your course will sell. Because what you're gonna do then is your entire marketing sequence is going to be copied around how you have the solution to their biggest challenge. Super important.
Biggest challenge, extremely important. Again, this hint is your sales copy for that email sequence because you're speaking directly to their pain points. Extremely important. Now, in addition to this, we also want to keep giving you incredible content, which is why we have a whole nother video about how long should your course be, right? How do you sell a course? And then also, how long should a course even be? What do I even do? We have a whole nother video about that, so make sure you go find it, watch it, and we'll see you in the next video.